This is Gangrel, the Vampire Warrior. You're fanging and banging and watching the Nation's Network. That's right. Want some? Get some. Bad enough. Take some. Again, you're fanging and banging and you're watching the Nation Network.
He's American man.
You stones may sink and the rocks may fall, but the greatest wrestler of all always stands tall. And I sure hope that I end up right in the XWF. So what are you gonna do when the XWF runs wild on you?
He's American man.
I've gone by a lot of names throughout my wrestling career. I've been Handsome Harley Race. I've been the world champion. And I've been the king. One thing I like about being the king is it really says a lot about you. One thing that every king always wants is gold. I've had the gold. I've had that taste, and I want it again. As I look around the landscape here, the XWF, there's gold to be had. Now, the history of kings, there's never been just one. Each kingdom had one. And on certain occasions, those kingdoms may fight alongside one another. They may form a bond. They may go into battle, may even go into war as a unified agent of destruction. And that is why I reached out to the only other king around. Joining me right now will be my brand new tag team partner, Jerry the King Lawler.
Well, first off, let me tell everybody out there, it was a very simple decision for me to make. See, when I got that call from Harley and he explained to me what he's thinking about, I said, you know what? I'll give that a chance. Now, we've already proven we can be the tag team champions because we've beaten both the tag team champions in one-on-one matches. So now it's only a matter of taking care of business in the ring, 2-on-2.
That's right, and that's what we're gonna do right here tonight. Steiner Brothers, if you got any guts, you'll get in that ring with us tonight, and we will prove to the world that we should be the tag team champions here in the XWF. We're not just another tag team. You are looking at the Qrown.
All right, good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome back to the Nation Network for XWF. And what do you make of that announcement?
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from parts unknown, weighing in at 245 pounds, Doyle the Clown.
Well, what I make of that announcement right there is that it was a smart decision being made, I believe, by both men. He's right, exactly what he said. Over the many years, you look at all the history of the countries that were led by kings. It wasn't just one king running everything. There were different kings in different monarchies. And at some point in time, when battle came down, sometimes they would form unions, and that's what we just saw here tonight to kick things off. Now, the real question is this. Do the Steiner brothers have the guts to get in the ring with the Qrown?
Oh, I don't doubt for a moment that Steiners would be willing to take on that challenge. We'll find out shortly if that is going to happen tonight or not. We know plenty of things that are going to happen tonight. As a matter of fact, we're waiting to find out who the opponent will be for Doink here. I understand another new signing that we are waiting on. Oh, hold on just a moment. You don't mean to tell me.
Holy cow!
Oh my goodness. To quote a friend, business just picked up.
And his opponent from Tulsa, Oklahoma, weighing in at 285 pounds, Cole
Bill Goldberg is here in the XWF. I'll tell you, when Hogan said a week ago that he was going to have to extend invitations to people that he likes and sometimes people he doesn't, like a lot of history between Hogan and this man, I'll tell you right now. It's going to be interesting to see how the two of them work together in the same organization again, because last time it didn't go very well for Hulk Hogan, did it?
Indeed, Goldberg took an undefeated streak and dethroned Hollywood Hulk Hogan at that time.
Well, speaking of Hollywood Hulk Hogan, we saw him 24 hours ago showing up on Monday Night Raw for the WWF. Rocked their world and rocked the world of Vince McMahon directly.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, Hulk Hogan will be in action in our main event tonight. No rest for the weary, and now let's see. Doink getting ready to go up against Goldberg. We'll see if he can handle this surprise.
Well, when it comes to surprises, there's all kinds of them, and right here, this is not the kind of surprise that I think you want. But one thing we know about Doink the Clown is he's got a lot of surprises as well.
Big move right there, and Doink comes out the back door very easily. Throws the right hand, went for another one, and look at this, Goldberg returns the favor and just drops the Clown.
Well, speaking of clowns, we've got the Ancient Clown right here in the studio with us. Welcome aboard, along with Neil Hooper. Kevin Davis is here. Judd is in the house. We've got a full boat.
Up against the ropes now, and Goldberg, what's he got in mind here? Stomping down on the chest of Doink. Can you imagine you sign a match with a mystery opponent? You're probably not thinking it's going to be Goldberg on the top rope. Are you kidding me?
Well, it was a grazing blow, and he just caught him upside the head, and Doink goes down. But when was the last time you ever saw Goldberg do something crazy like that?
I don't think I've ever seen Goldberg take that type of a high-risk maneuver. This could be a different Goldberg than we're used to seeing. All right, now he is in complete control as Doink tries desperately to get back up to his feet. They tie up once again. Oh, there's a back elbow, finds its mark, and then a clothesline. What is he doing? Doink going up to the top rope. That's a mistake. And he got caught for his trouble.
Well, thus far, it's been almost all Goldberg. Doink's had a couple of moments here and there, but not been able to string any real offense together. He just chop-blocked him in the back. Suppose that's a move, isn't it?
Well, he's going to have to find a way to try and equalize things right now, because thus far Goldberg is in complete control of this one.
I don't know. Doink's starting to come back here a little bit.
Oh, Goldberg rolls him up, shoulders are down. And Doink able to get out the back door. That chop had no effect on Bill Goldberg.
Look at how easily he handles Doink, just hauling him up in the air like he was nothing.
Irish whip over the top rope, out to the floor. And fans, we are being told that the Steiner brothers have accepted the challenge from the Qrown. They will meet tonight.
Well, that's going to be an added event, no doubt about it. We've got some of the biggest names in the XWF competing right here on television this week.
We'll be on the road again later in the week, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from Kansas City, and invite you to join us for that one as well. As Doink now going to get himself back in the ring. And Goldberg with a springboard of all things. I mean, we are seeing a totally different version of Goldberg here tonight. There's a pile driver.
Well, good move right there by Doink. Goes for the cover, but fails to hook the leg. I don't think that's going to be enough.
Well, it was enough for a 2 count. You can see that Goldberg is actually injured after that one.
Well, he's dropped straight on his head. What do you expect?
Doink with a leapfrog coming back out front. Drop toe hold takes him down. Oh, look at Goldberg fighting out of it with a stiff elbow right to the head. And now plants a knee into the midsection, and Doink making his way to the ropes. Once again, Goldberg dropping. Doink down to the canvas, stomping away on him.
Well, he's got that look in his face right now. This could be all she wrote right here.
Goes up with a jackhammer. And if he delivers, if he does, that's it. You don't get up from this one. What a debut for that man right there, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Goldberg, tremendous victory here.
Well, nobody should be surprised. He's always had this in him, and he just proved it here tonight.
We'll be back with plenty more action here, and stay with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Tell me about your problems.
I have bad credit, no girlfriend, and no life. But at least I own my car.
I have a solution. 1-800-LOAN-MARK, brother.
1-800-LOAN-MARK, baby!
It sounds like you need more money to have fun, right?
Exactly.
Since your car is paid off, it's as good as cash. Call 1-800-LOAN-MARK, brother.
Your problem is solved! 800-LOAN-MARK.com, baby!
All right, we are back and ready for more action. The tag team matchup. The challenge was made earlier on. As we take a look at King Harley Race.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 253 pounds, the King of Wrestling, Harley Race.
Well, Harley Race making his way down the aisle, and look at all the grandeur that goes with it.
A little bit of pomp and circumstance, no doubt about it. Very interesting that these two are coming out individually. You would think they would come out as a team.
Well, you know, they are kings respectively. They need to get their attention. They need to have a solo spotlight, perhaps. The only thing that matters once that bell rings, if they work together, which I believe these two are going to get along famously.
Well, we will wait to see, indeed. Two kings, one crown.
Well, that might be the way of looking at it, especially if they can get the tag team championship.
Weighing in at 235 pounds, Jerry the King Lawler.
King Jerry Lawler at one point in time was deemed the King of Memphis.
Well, he was a mainstay in Memphis, no doubt about it. He ran that part of the country for a very long time, and there was just nobody, and I mean nobody, that was going to stand up to it.
Some of the biggest and best names in the history of wrestling went through that territory and faced that man right there, the King Jerry Lawler. Names like the Macho Man Randy Savage and even Hulk Hogan made an appearance.
Well, speaking of making appearances, we've got Smooth Realism here in the house.
Indeed. Welcome to the Nation Network. And now here come the tag team champions. My understanding is the titles are not on the line here tonight.
At a combined weight of 531 pounds, the Action Champions, Rick and Scott, the
Well, the Steiner brothers hitting the ring, but I'll tell you what, if they're the champions they say they are, they should put those belts on the line.
Bell Sounds actions underway as these two started out. It'll be Scott Steiner against Harley Race. When we talk about Harley Race, aside from the King, he's a former World Heavyweight Champion, owned the NWA Qrown for quite some time.
Well, he's definitely comes from a rich pedigree. At the same point in time, Jerry the King Lawler was also a World Heavyweight Champion, had the AWA Championship for a number of years. But again, when you talk about the who's who in professional wrestling, these two gentlemen now known as the Qrown, they've been in the ring with all of them.
Oh, and look at that move right there by Lawler going after Rick Steiner, who wasn't even a legal man.
Doesn't matter. Part of the match, that makes you legal.
It does not.
Well, did he hit him?
It doesn't make it legal. Lawler goes for the cover. You're not going to pin him like that.
Well, he might not have pinned him, but that wasn't exactly the most authoritative kick out I've ever seen either.
Dropped down now by Scott Steiner. Caught on. What's he going to do here? Overhead belly to belly suplex. Oh, my goodness. Jerry Lawler going for the ride.
He got a lot of air under that one. The last time I saw something fly like that, it came with a stewardess.
Belly to back suplex. Oh, wait a moment. Jerry Lawler not meeting with too many friendly faces around here right now. Then the tag is made.
Yeah, that was a mistake that I'm very surprised to see Jerry Lawler make, turning his back on his opponent, allowing that tag to be made. What the hell was that?
That was very intuitive of Jerry Lawler, that jawbreaker, a bit of a stunner, you might even say. As Rick Steiner now finds himself in the wrong corner. And Lawler, look at him using the ropes for added leverage as he pulls on that left arm and shoulder of Rick Steiner. And he collapses. Lawler continues to stomp away. Up across the shoulders, and now Harley Race. Head first into the turnbuckle. And choking him out of the corner. Rolls him over for the cover. Let's say it. One count, and Rick Steiner easily out the back door.
Well, you say easily, but I'll tell you right now, this is the second time tonight I see Steiner brothers crawling to get out of the match. I haven't seen the Qrown one time in that kind of trouble.
Well, that might change now. Scott Steiner hits with a big DDT, and now German suplexes Harley Race halfway across the ring.
But he got right back up, and he's in control. Look at that nice butterfly suplex by the King. They're also making very quick tags in and out. I like this new team. I think, guess what? The Steiners might have a problem maintaining the tag team titles.
Well, again, those titles not on the line here tonight, but should Lawler and Race be able to score a victory here tonight, then you got to believe it's only a matter of time before there's a title match. Free fall, fist to the head. One of the trademark maneuvers of the King, Jerry Lawler.
He puts a lot of oomph behind that thing, I'll tell you right now.
Irish whip to the ropes, double team, drop toe hold, and what a big elbow right in the small of the back. And again attacking Rick Steiner with a stunner off the top rope.
Oh, take a look at this now. Harley Race from the top, driving the knee. That's a good 15-foot drop right into the chest of Rick Steiner. There's no way he's going to be able to get up from that.
Meantime, Scotty with the butterfly suplex on Harley Race here on the floor. Oh my goodness, Katie barred the door here. Bringing you the most exciting wrestling anywhere in the world. This is the XWF, and now Jerry Lawler with a right hand. All to the eyes. Harley Race coming around and trying to get a hold of Scott Steiner. Wasn't able to make it. Steiner now going after Jerry Lawler.
Well, he managed to get Jerry Lawler, but again, you're focusing on the man who's not the legal man in the ring, and that sets you up right here.
There's two. He got him. He got him.
Well, I hate to be the one to say I told you so, but who the hell am I kidding? I love that stuff. Look at this.
And a punishment. Oh, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to commercial. This is ridiculous.
How about your tag team champions now, huh?
Most people have the wrong impression about the World Wrestling Federation. We're a non-violent form of entertainment.
We never use sex to enhance our image.
As athletes, we understand the importance of being positive role models. We're good at wholesome family entertainment.
We're trying to make the world a better place for mankind.
WWF Attitude.
Get it?
Oh, this crowd still buzzing about what we just saw. The Steiner brothers not just defeated, but manhandled. And as we take a look right now at the XWF Women's Champion.
Making her way to the ring from Redondo Beach, California, the Extreme Wrestling Women's Champion, the ninth wonder of the world, China.
Send a shout out to Jackson Heron here in the crowd. Welcome aboard.
Also have Down Up, watching along. We appreciate you joining us here live on the Nation Network for another exciting episode of the XWF. All right, take a look at who's here.
And from parts unknown, Mighty Molly.
Mighty Molly. Well, it's the first time we've seen her here in the XWF as well. Everyone's coming this way. I'll tell you right now, the WWF in trouble. A lot of top talent has left and come over here.
Well, we don't want to sit back and crow too much, but indeed, it appears a lot of talent taking personal umbrage with some of the recent events that have come to light when it comes to one Vincent McMahon. Ninth wonder of the world, China. She is the XWF Women's Champion. Defeated Stacy Keibler soundly to reclaim that championship. And now going up against Mighty Molly.
I'm not sure if there's a woman in the world of professional wrestling right now that's going to be able to take that championship from China, but I feel pretty confident that it wouldn't be Mighty Molly, but she'll need a win here tonight in order to get a chance.
Big up kick, nicely done. Let's not take anything. Oh, look at that. No effect whatsoever.
That's what I'm talking about. She just hit her with one of her hardest shots, and it didn't even phase the champion.
China taking everything she's got, not budging, and now tied up on the ropes. What are we going to see here? Choking her out across the top rope. Referee, come on, get in there.
Well, she's got a 5 count. One thing China knows about is how to use that 5 count to her advantage, and that's exactly what she's done. Can't blame her for that.
Going for the cover, hook and a leg. Nicely done by the champion. Will that be enough?
See, it's the little differences like that that add up, though. The fact that she knew she probably wasn't going to beat her yet, still went for the cover and went the extra distance and hooked the leg. How many times do we talk about people that fail to hook the leg?
Indeed, quite a bit. And China now just hurling Mighty Molly across the ring. Now charging into the turn. Oh, right into a boot. And that one has stunned the champion. Mighty Molly with the Irish whip. Back out front. Japanese arm drag. Nicely done. Follows it up with a drop kick that stuns the champion. Oh, my goodness.
Yep, and just like that, one big shot to the head. Molly's right back on the defense.
Molly into the turnbuckle, and now China has her up. Slam down. What has she got in mind here? Thought she was going to go up top for a moment. Goes for the cover after the slam. Gets two. And Mighty Molly just barely kicks out.
As they say, close only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes. And right now, Mighty Molly, I think, is kind of in a death grasp right now. She's just going to try and take the last shot she's got in her, but I don't think she can put up too much more.
Well, using that rope as an added advantage, trying to weaken the arm of the ninth wonder of the world. Good luck with that. China back in control. Another Irish whip sends her into the corner. Follows her in. Oh, back elbow by Mighty Molly. Turning things around at least momentarily. Oh, look at it. She's got a sleeper. She's got a sleeper locked in.
Yeah, the hooks are in right now. The question is, does she have what it takes to hold on? And the answer is no.
Devastating headbutt right to the jaw of Mighty Molly. Breaking the hold, and now China stalking her. Oh, this is it right here. Go for that pedigree, and she hits.
Well, they're both down right now from that pedigree. China's a little bit dazed as well, but I think she'll be up first.
Goes for the cover and hooks the leg. Will that be all? It's over.
Very impressive win, no doubt about it. There is your champion.
Mighty Molly giving. Oh, hold on. Look at this. Look at this. That's Ronda Rousey.
What the hell was she doing out there? What was that all about?
Rousey is on the page right now, making herself known, and the belt to the head, and China is out. Well, it looks like someone's after the ninth wonder.
Oh, my ears. She's terrible.
She's great.
You're being too easy on her, Hulk.
I like things to be easy.
Like 10-10-220.
Exactly.
I know 10-10-220 is cheap, but it's easy too.
Yeah, there's no signing up. You just pick up the phone and dial it.
And all calls up to 20 minutes are 99 cents.
Easy and cheap. I'll have to try it. Thank you.
I told you she was great.
You should switch to decaf.
Dial 10-10-220.
All right, fans, we are back, and I'll tell you, it's been a heck of a night here tonight.
Well, the ultimate maniac, as I like to call him, entering the ring. He expounds so much energy just doing his entrance, though, and I believe that's going to put him in the hole early on in this match, and he's got one hell of an opponent tonight. You might want to save some of that energy. You're going to be needing it.
Absolutely. The bad vibes between these two men have been going for some time now.
From the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 400
And there's a boot to the face.
I'm not sure what the logic was of that. I mean, the butt kicking is coming. You can wait a little while. You don't want to anger a mastodon. That's my personal opinion on the thing.
Vader hammering away with those heavy right hands that he is known for. Now stretching the Warrior and then follows up with a headbutt between the shoulder blades.
Shout out to Dale Sanford joining us here live on the Nation Network from the XWF.
There's an overhead press, and now dropping the Warrior right here on the aisle. Vader continues to do damage, and it was the Warrior who came out here to attack. Look, he bounced right off of Vader.
Had no effect whatsoever.
Oh, the Ultimate Warrior perhaps made a bad choice.
Well, I'll say he did.
As both men now roll into the ring, referee going to call for the bell. But how much can the Warrior still have left in the tank after what just took place?
Well, he brought it on himself. There was no reason for him to try and attack the Mastodon while he was making his entrance. There's an old saying, don't talk the talk if you can't walk the walk.
Vader with a 2 count. Oh, my word.
Yeah, that was almost a real quick match right there.
The last time these two men met each other was back in the World Wrestling Federation. And the Ultimate Warrior was on the receiving end of a Vader bomb during a run-in.
Yeah, that whole feud never really went anywhere. The Ultimate Warrior ended up getting fired shortly after.
Stiff forearm to the back, and there's the Irish whip to the ropes. Back out front, they collide. Now look at Vader. German suplex. Turns the Ultimate Warrior inside out. And now the Warrior kicking off. And comes up. Look at this. Overhead press, and he drops Vader. Comes up with a big splash.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. There's no way. No way he's going to pull him away.
Over 300 pounds of Vader had to pull it away from the rope. A lot of time lost here. Let's see. The referee, 1 count only.
And how many times can you say you've seen somebody kick out from a Vader attack, or the Ultimate Warrior splash, I should say, on a count of 1, if ever?
It is a very rare occasion indeed, and when it comes to a 1 count, that is the first time I've ever seen it. Once again, the Warrior, again with the big splash. That's twice. Vader, shoulders are down. Will the Warrior get it? No.
Well, I've got to give credit where credit is due. Big Van Vader has survived not 1 but 2 Ultimate Warrior splashes, and normally 1 is enough to put anyone away.
Oh, the power on display of the Ultimate Warrior withstood an early barrage at the hands of Vader, but has turned it around.
Well, yeah, an early barrage that he brought upon himself. Don't act like he was the victim.
I'm not saying he was. And now the Ultimate Warrior being told to get back in the ring. What's he got here? He's on the top rope. Oh, the ultimate splash.
I've never seen him do it from the top rope before, but he just caught him with it right there. Now, instead of going for the pin, hammered away with the right hands. That's a mistake in my opinion.
This is personal between these two. It's not even, I don't think it's about the win necessarily.
It's always about the win. That's where the money is.
Vader with a boot to the midsection, and these two really have disdain for one another. What we've seen the Ultimate Warrior doing here tonight. Double sledge handle right to the back, and Vader in trouble as the Warrior continues the assault. Oh, it's an amazing turnaround of events here because it looked early on like the Ultimate Warrior wasn't going to be around for long.
He's done a good job of coming back. I'll give credit where it's due. There's a big clothesline, and that might be enough.
Vader is down, and here's to the winner, your Ultimate Warrior.
I still can't believe it, and I'm seeing it.
Here is your winner,
the Ultimate Warrior, the Ultimate Victor here tonight.
Yeah, but something tells me this is not settled by a long shot between these two.
Indeed. We'll be back with more. Stay with us.
You gotta love new WWF figures with real wrestling action. Jake the Snake Roberts versus the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Yeah. DiBiase lands a $1 million punch. Match Hulk Hogan against the Macho King Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah, my elbow smash will finish Hogan, guaranteed.
Hogan slams him again. Match Andre the Giant against the Ultimate Warrior. Andre will squash the Ultimate Maniac. WWF figures so close to the real thing, it's like being in the ring.
Fans, it is time for the main event of the evening. What a night it's been. Here comes your XWF Heavyweight Champion.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 303 pounds, the Extreme Wrestling Champion, the Immortal Hogan.
Well, it's kind of interesting right now. We see Hulk Hogan coming out there with the XWF Championship, but we don't see him with the WWF Championship. He owns both of them.
Well, I talked to the Hulkster earlier tonight, and he stated that when he is here, he is going to be defending the XWF Championship and not the World Wrestling Federation Championship.
So I guess that Hollywood Hogan showing up on Monday night, that's going to be where the WWF title resides?
Undecided on that. I just know that he has decided not to give any more publicity to the World Wrestling Federation by parading their championship here on this program.
Very interesting indeed. Here comes your $1 Million Champion.
Now the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Long history with Hulk Hogan as well, and while this is a non-title matchup, the bad blood between these two men runs very deep.
Want to send a shout out to James Weston joining us as well here live on the Nation Network.
Not used to seeing the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, without the $1 Million Championship around his waist.
Well, the way Hogan's been stealing belts, I guess he probably felt it might not be safe out here.
Hulk Hogan hasn't stolen anything. He defeated everyone he's gone up against, and that's why he had 2 championships. Hulk Hogan now going to work on DiBiase, and DiBiase retaliating.
You know, everybody sits back and just thinks that Hulk Hogan, the sun rises and sets on him. But I'll tell you right now, one of the most underrated, in my opinion, is Ted DiBiase. He's a man who can match Hogan any way, shape, or form. Hogan might have all the pretty muscles, but DiBiase is a wrestler's wrestler. He's not above breaking the rules once in a while, and you know I'm a fan.
Indeed, as Hulk Hogan pressing the $1 Million high overhead. Here in the XWF, we have seen Hulk Hogan going up against several big-name talents, including the likes of Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
The hell happened right there?
Technically nothing. Oh, what a neck breaker right there by DiBiase, and Hogan out to the floor, unloading on the $1 Million Man.
Well, I'll say this right now. Hogan's definitely going up against some of the biggest names in the business, but he's not put that title on the line here in the XWF, has he?
Well, he hasn't yet, but he will, and that's for sure.
How do you know? Haven't seen anything yet. Haven't seen a signed contract.
We've got some big events coming up, and once again, we'll be on the road. Our next stop, Kansas City. Action back in the ring now as Hulk Hogan really doing a number on Ted DiBiase. Oh, hold on a moment. Big Daddy Cool's music, is he there?
Nobody distracted Hogan, and now look at this. The $1 Million Dream is applied by Ted DiBiase.
DiBiase taking Hogan down with that $1 Million Dream. Did he put him out?
He may very well have knocked him unconscious with it. DiBiase's going for the pin. This is going to be huge.
Hogan able to get the shoulder up. DiBiase stomping away on Hogan. That distraction, and I'm not saying, but seemed like very unusual timing. DiBiase off the top rope a la Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
Well, DiBiase right now, oh, there it is again. He's got him in there.
We have seen him apply the $1 Million Dream from a number of different positions, and how much more can Hulk Hogan take? Hogan is up. Clothesline. Big boot, and down he goes. Hogan cover and hook the leg. 1, 2, he got him.
I can't believe what I'm seeing here.
Here is your winner,
Once again, the XWF Heavyweight Champion victorious here tonight against Ted DiBiase. Some controversy when it comes to Big Daddy Cool's music playing. We'll have to look into that and see what happened in the production area.
Well, I'm not saying anything happened. All I know is he was easily distracted, and maybe that's all that Diesel wanted to find out.
Fans, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time for more XWF.